Of course, all the relatives and friends of those killed in the expedition tried to find out more from him, but in vain. Graves are vomiting the living. Graves are vomiting the living. Just repeating that one single sentence ad nauseam.
Help! Help! No!
We must show them how deceit and crime cannot break the human spirit. We must give them a much better lesson than the one they will get from the law.
Smrtonosna utrka za bogato nasljedstvo pretvara se u borbu za goli život. Od sabotaža na divljem Mississippiju do užasa u jezivom groblju živih, netko iz sjene želi da nitko ne stigne na cilj. Mogu li Zagor, Čiko i Bat Batterton preživjeti put do Cathedral Peaka i otkriti tko im radi o glavi prije nego što bude prekasno? Nakon pustolovine u New Orleansu, Zagor i Čiko su se ukrcali na vojni čamac i zaplovili uz Mississippi. Nekoliko dana poslije izašli u Kairu i pješice nastavili putem prema Darkodu. Naporan hod. Teškoće u nabavljanju hrane.
More turnips, my old friend.
Turnips? Definitely. Who could possibly resist such a gourmet offer?
Loša iznenađenja na putu. Nepovoljno vrijeme. Učinili su putovanje teškim i napornim. Ali duh sa sjekirom je uvijek znao podignuti moral svom slabijem prijatelju.
Come on, Chico. Just a little more. Rapid City is behind that passage, you'll see.
Yes. But what do I even care about some rapid city? We'll have to hit the road again after it anyway, and so on for days. Caramba and carambita! Even the soles of my boots are tired of this disgusting journey.
Don't get upset in advance, my friend. Maybe in Rapid City we can get an old canoe. We can go by river all the way to St. Louis, and from there to Darkwood, and there aren't many ways.
You are naive. People don't give away their canoes, even when they are falling apart from old age. I don't believe that the residents of Rapid City will be any different. And as you well know, all the money ended up in the pockets of that demon commander, Petit Toilel. On the other hand, when I invited him to a poker party, I couldn't know that he was so lucky. Actually, I'm starting to slightly suspect that he cheated too.
1,000 scalps. Shut your mouth, Mexican. At least be reasonable enough not to remind me of that. Or...
Yes, certainly.
You see? You were right. We've arrived.
Rapid City. It hasn't grown much since I was here 3 years ago.
But what is that? All those writings?
Yes, it seems that some celebration is being prepared in the city.
So, do you understand anything?
Well, not much. But obviously it's about some competition. Who knows, probably one of those races that residents in small towns invent to kill time somehow. But you know what I'm gonna tell you? We only have $2 left. It's best to spend them on food, to plug the hole I already feel in my stomach. Besides, the saloon is the best place to gather information. You find out everything you're interested in there.
Caramba and carambita? I see that the first grain of wisdom is being born in you, old boy. Better late than never. Hi.
I doista, malo poslije.
Well, you've guessed it, young man. It's a competition of two young men who came from the East. Bobby Larson and Simon Graves, that's their names. And they are both his nephews.
His? Whose?
His Henry Master Murchison's.
And that's that face that adorns the corner of every street.
What?
Yes. May one know who is that so important guy?
Who is he? You ask me who is Henry Master Murchison?
Yes, exactly. Who is he?
But he is the boss, damn it! Do you see the chair you're sitting on? Well, okay. That's his chair. And do you see this table? Okay, then this table is his too. As well as this mirror and this wall. House. The whole house is his. It's in the neighboring building, that one behind it, and the mud on the river, and the warehouse. Leather. A long story short, the whole city is his. The city of Henry Master Murchison. Or rather, it was his because he sadly passed away. May God rest his soul.
Amen. Amen.
Well, you must know that about 20 years ago, Henry Murchison was just one of many hunters without a penny in his pocket who chased animals through the woods to get fur. Well, be that as it may, his willpower, his agility in trade slowly, step by step, brought him wealth. He gradually, over time, transformed a group of miserable shacks into this picturesque town that is today called Rapid City.
A capable man, one of those who made a great contribution to the building of our nation.
Exactly. He was a true pioneer, a born leader, a captain of industry, a helmsman of administration, an artist in business waters.
Damn jerk. Yes, the damn jerk who squeezed us like lemons, turning us all into his eternal debtors. But now slowly, may God give him rest. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Well, yes, certainly. Even the greatest people have their own, how should I say, questionable side.
Exactly. But what about that competition?
The truth, the competition. I'll tell you now. Since old Murchison had no children, there was great excitement last year when the notary read his will. To whom will he leave all his property? To whom his money? To whom the stocks that are still constantly growing?
In a word, which other bloodsucker will we have to feed with our sweat after Henry Murchison? That's what all the residents of Rapid City were asking themselves.
Well, yes. So, great curiosity and anticipation had gripped the city, and reading the will represented a real surprise. Master Murchison discovered that he had two nephews, the sons of his two sisters who lived one in Boston and the other in New York. He decided that the more capable of the two of them would inherit his entire fortune. Yes, but how to determine which of the two of them is more worthy of the inheritance when he himself never personally met them? And here again in the department of all the inventiveness of Henry Murchison, do you know what he decided?
No, I have no idea, really.
Okay, he decided that the inheritance would go to the nephew who first managed to find an object that he had put away 20 years ago at the top of Cathedral Peaka.
I am familiar with those rocks. They are located in the south, it seems to me, behind the Osage territory.
Correct. Although 20 years have passed since the time when the master lived there, the area remained wild, and the journey to those areas is full of various dangers that can be a real test for proving the bravery and resourcefulness of the two guys. To conclude, Clerk Fiderman was given the task of calling the guys here to give them an equal amount of money in their hands and thus mark the beginning of the race. Lobby Simon, who had never met each other, started the race with all the excitement and unexpected enthusiasm.
It is obvious that both of them need money desperately and are ready for anything to get it, even such strange requests from their uncle.
That's how it looks. But now all the discussions are over, the preparations have been made, and the competitors are getting ready to leave, and their boats are ready.
Okay, then how do you say it? May the best man win. So, to the health of Henry Murchison's successor.
Yes, to health.
Malo poslije.
So, what do you say about all this?
To hell with it. I don't care about the jokes of old twisted billionaires. I'm just wondering how to find the famous boat we were talking about, so we can move on. Therefore, it's best to go to the river right away. Who knows, maybe we'll find some work and earn the money we need.
Work? But what kind of work?
Anything, whatever we find. Besides, $50 is enough for us. That's the price for the old canoe.
Hey, look! No doubt, this is the ship of one of the two possible future rich men.
Poker. Really a name that promises. And this is the ship of another guy.
Virtus? What is that name? What the hell does Virtus mean?
I have no idea, but one thing is for sure. Unlike the other one, it's not a card game. Let's go, Chico. Let's rather look for our canoe and...
Something tells me that we will be swimming in this damn river.
Hey, but wait a minute, Chico. That man, that guy down there, one would say that... Of course, no doubt. Bat Batterton, greetings. How are you, my old friend?
But who? Me? What? I'm not called. I'm not. Zagor? Chico? You? Here?
Personally, my dear Prince Detective.
I am glad to see you, King of Detectives.
Quiet, for God's sake. You won't reveal me, will you? I am here incognito, a special mission, as you have probably already guessed from my disguise. By the way, how the hell did you manage to recognize me again? I disguised myself so carefully. Paid attention to every detail. Sailors drive the ship, right? So what's wrong with me as a sailor? I look perfect. Striped shirt. Appropriate coffee. I even have an indispensable tattoo.
Actually, nothing is wrong with your disguise. I'd say, on the contrary, that there's too much of something.
What?
Life buoy. Real sailors never wear it.
Are you saying that all sailors know how to swim?
Yes.
To hell with it. Fuck. I will never learn everything I need in this damn craft.
Don't get nervous, my old friend. You have learned a lot. You only lack a little experience, and that will come with years. Isn't that right, Chico?
Of course. Trust us, Batterton. If you continue like this, in about 50 years, you will be the most wanted cop in the whole country.
Pay no attention to Chico's foul language, Batterton. He loves you and is just joking.
Yes, certainly.
Rather tell us how you ended up here.
I was hired by a young man named Bobby Larson. The guy is from New York, and he has to compete in some kind of competition.
And the prize is the whole city.
And his opponent is a certain Simon Greaves.
Hey, but you know everything.
Well, not exactly in detail. We only heard about a race that made Rapid City some kind of amusement park.
You mean all those ADS on the streets? It's all the notary's doing. It seems that even the city's arrangement was detailed in the gentleman's will. The gentleman...
Mr. Henry Murchison, I'm surprised you haven't yet remembered the name with whose money you will be paid. Mr. Batterton.
Yes, exactly. I have a bad memory. Or is it because I've only seen about $10 of advance from that famous money? So far.
I remind you that our agreement implies payment only upon successful completion of the job. But I am glad of your dexterity and quickness of tongue. I would be even more pleased if you were so quick at work.
No, Mr. Larson. You can't talk to me like that. So far, my professionalism has not suffered the slightest stain. According to the contract, I am hired as your bodyguard, right?
Exactly.
That means I have to keep an eye on you, right?
Exactly.
And you are in excellent health, aren't you?
Exactly.
When that's the case, I have completed my task. I don't see what I'm to blame for your helmsman disappearing.
Nonsense. If you only care about my health, someone can take my boat, crew, wallet, and even pants from under your nose. I don't need a medic, Batterton, but a policeman. A policeman who will know how to defend me from that scumbag who... Well, let's leave it. Let's talk about this young man. He's the new helmsman, isn't he? Tell me, do you have experience on the river? How many times have you crossed it? Do you know how to shoot? Do you know the dialect of the Osage Indians? Can you walk for a long time? How many kilograms can you carry on your back?
If you would just shut your mouth for a moment, Mr. Larson.
I could tell you that I am not your new helmsman, but just a friend of the present Bat Batterton.
Oh, I apologize, sir. I'm terribly sorry, believe me. I'm pretty tense, and now I have reason to be even more tense.
I understood that by the way you talked to our friend.
I guess I have to apologize for that too. It's hard for me to convince you that my behavior is otherwise much more polite and civilized. I'm nervous, I told you. But I'd like to treat you to a beer. This is across the street.
Well, we actually don't have much time. We have a lot of work, Mr. Larson. We have to collect money for the canoe with which we will sail to Pennsylvania.
Please, Zagor, agree. Maybe you can help us with some advice.
Well, okay, Larson. We accept the beer you offered us.
But on condition that some thick sandwiches go with them. I have to tell you, you know that the doctor forbade me to drink on an empty stomach.
It's always good to listen to the doctor, I agree. You are right.
Just come and don't worry. Beer is being drafted with roasted chickens.
So, hurry for Mr. Larson.
Četvorica muškaraca zauzeli su sto u krčmi i razvezli ugodan razgovor kroz koji je Batterton ispričao nekoliko zajedničkih pustolovina sa Zagorom, izazvavši najprije iznenađenje, zatim zanimanje, a na kraju i oduševljenje kod mladoga Larsona.
But then we are saved. You are the man I need. God himself sent you here today.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
But that's easy. I want you to join us, Zagor. With your experience, and with your courage, I will no longer have anything to fear from that criminal who... Well, I mean, with your help, I'll easily be the first to reach the top of Cathedral Peak.
Just a moment. Slowly.
I don't care about money at all, Zagor. Just name the price and I'll pay you without hesitation, as soon as I get the inheritance.
That's not the point, Larson. Chico and I are going in exactly the opposite direction, and I'm in a bit of a hurry to get to Darkwood. I want to see what happened there while I was gone.
But Zagor, it will only take a week or two. Besides, if you want to get to the money for Kana, you will have to stay here and work just as long...
Exactly. And all the time unloading goods from ships, carrying crates, tanning leather.
Well, I must admit you were actually right. I need to think a little more, Larson. Can I answer you in the morning?
Of course. You can spend the night in this tavern tonight, and in the morning, when you wake up, you will tell me what you have decided. You will find me at the pier. I'm watching the final preparations for boarding.
Okay, but first I want to ask you a question.
I'm listening to you, and I will gladly answer you, if I am able.
Who are you afraid of, Larson? Why did you get a bodyguard? And who were you thinking of a moment ago when you used the words criminal, scum?
If you had only thought a little, you would have easily come to the answer. It seems obvious to me. Who would even have an interest in removing me? Who except my rival, dear cousin Simon?
He could think the same about you. Didn't that occur to you?
I wouldn't say so. I don't have such a past behind me. I was not in prison for murder, and I do not live off the earnings from a suspicious card game.
1,000 of his scalps. So that's the patron of your relative?
I don't like to throw mud at a member of my family, but that, unfortunately, is the truth. Since we live in 2 different cities, we didn't have the opportunity to meet before we found ourselves here at the reading of the will, but I did some research about him in New York before that. And the result, as you have certainly already understood, was not consoling. You can expect anything from such a man. Besides, all my suspicions have already been confirmed. The helmsman has been kidnapped.
Slow down, Larson. You have no proof. Why don't you rather say that the helmsman disappeared, and not that he was kidnapped? Didn't it occur to you that the helmsman could have taken the money you gave him and left?
Maybe it was so, but I am convinced that a look at my relative will be enough for you, and you yourself will doubt.
We'll talk about it later. And now, since you offered us a bed, my friends and I will use it. We are pretty tired and...
I understand. I wish you a good and pleasant night. Until tomorrow.
Rest well. Since you can, I, as usual, will spend the night watching the ship, together with our Indian guide, Wahatki Jem.
Then have a pleasant job. That's the life of you guardian angels. And what can be done? Well, we were looking for a job, old boy, and it seems we found it.
What? And you call this a job? This is just the usual trouble that you can't resist. But so that every time you pull me in, have the courage and admit it, and don't look for excuses in money.
Okay, it must be admitted that you are right, Fatty. The thing is that I really don't have the soul to leave them to fend for themselves. I would never forgive myself if something happened to them and I know, by the way, that you also love Batterton, so it won't be difficult for you to help him once more. You agree, Checo? I asked if you agree? Ha 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 ha. Who is silent has nothing against, so I accept your snoring as a confirming answer.
I Zagor je uskoro zaspao u dubok san. Dok se svi zvukovi grada polako gase jedan za drugim. I malo poslije, kada je još samo šum rijeke remetio noćnu tišinu.
1,000 scalps. Chico, wake up. Chico, are you hear me?
I did. They knocked. It's surely it's the waiter with breakfast. You open it. I still sleep a lot.
The devil took you away. No one knocked. They shot.
Did they shoot? What times? What a world! Even the waiters are shooting instead of just knocking on the door? Ha!
It's Zagor. What was that?
Gunshots. I have a bad feeling that they were fired this way. Where is your ship tied up?
Dok se na prozorima i pritvorenim vratima pojavljuju prve znatiželjne glave. Zagor je potrčao prema mulu.
Batterton! Where are you, Batterton?
Uletio na Virtus sav izjeden sumnjom i strahom, koji su se nažalost obistinili.
Oh no. Poor unfortunate friend of mine. I shouldn't have left you alone here.
That's what I'm saying, damn it. Next time on guard, I want 2 more with me. No 4, better 6. That's right.
1,000 scalps on him! You're still alive!
I hope so. And what did you think? That one punch to the head was enough to kill me?
And the 2 shots that were heard.
They were aimed at another target. Zagor. Buhaki, the Indian guide who was sleeping in the back.
What?
Look.
But what was that? What happened on the ship?
I don't know. My head is pounding like...
All the Darkwood drums. Try to collect yourself, Batterton. You're the only one who can help us solve this riddle.
You're right. You're right. Let me just compose myself. Let's see. I had just climbed up.
Dim. You can never sleep in peace.
Yes, I seem to remember.
Zagor! Larson! Batterton!
Here we are, Chico.
But what the hell is that? Who shot?
I was just going to tell you that, friend. I was here inside and was just about to take a nap so I could later relieve the Indian on guard on the bridge. When I heard the first shot, I ran outside, just in time to see Tiff whole-macked in a robe firing the second shot at our unfortunate guide. I put my hand out to draw a weapon, but the attacker turned around as a cat edge-lily. He hit me with a fist and so hard that I flew a few meters. I hit my head and passed out. By Jupiter, I am not one of those who fall at the first blow.
But what kind of man was that?
Well,
Did you see him well? Would you recognize him?
To be honest, it was very dark and he had a black cloak and a hat pulled over his eyes.
So, but damn it, can you at least tell us if he was tall or short, thin or fat?
Well, actually, yes, he was wearing it.
A wide black cloak, we've already understood that. What? You are a fine policeman if you don't have the slightest feel for these things.
You shouldn't have said that, Mr. Larson. I must not allow my professional ability to be questioned and to prove it to you. I will strain all my mental abilities and as is done in modern police officers, I will make you a drawing of the attacker.
Jupiter, that's how I want you, Batterton.
Paper, please.
Paper?
Pencil.
Pencil.
and now silence. Complete silence, please.
I must focus. I must spiritually reach beyond the limits of human memory. So, let's see. I think.
Boo. Hi.
Sorry, but the evening is quite dampened.
Okay, boy. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I had time to reconstruct, piece by piece, a mosaic, whom I will now draw, thereby offering you and justice an important basis for the accusation. Like this. Here it is, gentlemen. This is Wahaki's killer. Clearly, isn't it?
Sure. The guy with the hat down to his eyes.
In a big black cloak.
Okay, I see that the drawing is extremely clear.
That's enough, Mr. Batterton. Get to work if you want a paycheck. Investigate the crime scene, find clues that can be used. Anyway, do something.
I'm already rushing into action, sir. I'll show you how a skilled detective can drama. Hey, damn, I can't see anything. What the hell is this?
No. Nothing terrible.
I guess I just exchanged my hat with someone else's. Of course, here's mine. And since this is certainly not your hat either, we can throw it away. Who knows who lost it?
1,000 scalps! Stop!
Are you saying this isn't your hat?
That's right. I was nervous, so I took it without seeing it wasn't mine.
But then everything is clear. This can only be your attacker's hat.
Jupiter, I didn't think of that.
The scoundrel probably lost it in a hurry to get away. It's not excluded that this can become the first clue in our investigation. Let's see. At first glance, a hat like many. Damn it! On the inside is the address of the shop where it was bought. Miller & Son, Boston.
Boston? But that's the town where my cousin Simon lives. No doubt the hat is his.
Well, it's not conclude as proof.
I told you that Gata will not be prevented from harming me. He kidnapped the helmsman, then killed the Indian guide, the best in this area. Enough is enough. We must stop him. We must do something.
First we should hear the sheriff's opinion, don't you think?
No, I'm sorry, but I don't want to tarnish Murchison's name in such a dirty matter. This must be resolved between me and my cousin. If you come with me, I would talk to him immediately. I will bring him to a straight with this proof. Force him to leave the city. You will see.
I have a feeling you are too optimistic. Larson. But I will still listen to you. I can't wait to see the face of that Mr. Simon.
Okay, just give me a few minutes to talk to the sheriff. I see he's coming. I will tell him that this good Indian boy has died. But I will also ask him to tell the citizens a simpler domestic versions.
And you think he will agree?
You can be sure of that. Don't forget that the whole town belongs to poor Uncle Henry, and that I have a great chance to become an heir.
Već trenutak poslije mladić i šerif su se udubili u razgovor. Sve dok.
What? Mr. Awesome, do you know what you're asking of me?
Do it for my late uncle. And you, like many residents of Rapiu City, owe him. Didn't he appoint you as sheriff?
Ah, true. To the sheriff's place and for a pittance of dollars a month. That's what I owe your great uncle. $65 that I'm returning to him, so that I buy food in the store that belongs to him. I pay the rent for a house that belongs to him. I spend the last of my small change in a saloon, which is of course his. But don't be afraid, Mr. Bobby. I will do as you wish. Among other things, because I have no evidence against the real culprit for now. I only ask one thing of you and your relative. Leave as soon as possible and stop annoying the citizens of this city. The citizens of Rapid City don't really care too much who will win in this crazy race anyway. Whether you or your opponent win, nothing will change for us anyway. We will continue to be slaves in the service of Henry Master Murchison's heir.
Well...
Goodbye, Mr. Bobby.
Get out of here, people. What the hell are you looking at? Nothing interesting has happened. Come on! Back to your houses. You've never seen a dead man? Just a simple drunks fight. That's what happened. Come on quickly to bed, Matthew. And you, Storky. Home, everyone home.
Nekoliko minuta poslije.
Here, do you see that warehouse? Okay, there my cousin Simon has set up his war camp.
May I ask where you are headed, people? There's nothing here that could interest you.
I'm Bobby Larson, and I want to talk to my cousin Simon.
Really?
Hey, boss. There's a guy here who wants to see you. He says he's your cousin.
What's the guy like? What's his face? I mean...
Whoa.
Some kind of mommy's boy from a fine family. He's really cute, no doubt.
Then it's surely him. Let him in, O'Grady.
Okay. Come in, gentlemen. You are welcome.
Hello, Bobby. What can I offer you and your friends? Whiskey?
French champagne?
A poker game.
Or would you rather have some fun with one of our ladies? I don't... Yes, I know. You are my little shy cousin. But don't you worry. These girls aren't really shy. Isn't that right, little ones? I came here to talk to you about something important. Very important, Simone. Remove those ladies and let's start right away. Ladies? Hey guys, did any of you see a lady here?
I have not.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, dolls, disappear. See you later.
And please don't go too far. You wouldn't like to spend the night alone anyway, would you?
Hey, ladies.
Yes?
Here's $100. Share them and have some fun.
Cheers. Thanks, Simone. You're always so nice, Simone. A real treasure. If only there were more people like that in this awful city.
Goodbye, my ladies.
Hello. See you, beautiful.
Okay, and now I've already turned into an heir. Let me hear. Let's get to the point. Do you recognize this? Well, of course. This is my hat. Where the hell did you find it? On my ship, Simone. With the body of the Indian guide you killed a moment ago? The way you stole my helmsman yesterday? What? You've gone completely crazy, little angel. And why would I do all that you accuse me of? To harm me, of course. In other words, to prevent me from getting to Cathedral Peaka before you. You're such a stupid little pretender, Bobby. I don't need to torture myself so much in advance to defeat you. You don't think a little snotty mommy's boy will beat me? You don't feel safe? And that's why you reach without hesitation for means that were never alien to you anyway. If you think so, just run to the sheriff and report me. I am completely calm. I have an alibi that could withstand a bomb. I haven't moved from here all evening. And my friends and the women you saw a moment ago can testify to that.
True. We guarantee it.
Exactly. We didn't stop playing cards for at least 3 hours, not even for a minute.
Really? And what do you think the testimony of the underworld that surrounds you, and to which you belong, can serve? Or some suspicious women? Ladies, don't forget that you called them ladies? Spare me your wit, Simone. I didn't come here to joke, but to give you an ultimatum. If you don't leave here immediately, I will take this evidence to the authorities and... What proof are you talking about, little one? I lost my hat, okay? Then someone found it and took off your Indian. So what? You have no proof, believe me. I've been in court too many times. I already know by heart how it goes. Here's this hat for you, and do with it whatever you want. But disappear as soon as possible. I already miss those two dear girls.
Exactly.
And thank God that we will let you out of here with all your bones. No one ever told me I was some kind of half-world.
No one except 5 or 6 judges. But they were defended by armed police officers.
Let's go with the cards, Reno. I'm really interested to see if that misfortune that has followed me so far has left me.
I can't wait, Cookie. I love to rob people like you.
Jupiter, you are really a bunch of trash, all of you. But I promise you that it won't stay at this. I have enough evidence to report and...
Leave it, Larson. The thing is not so clean as you think.
To let go. Never, if there was any justice. People like this wouldn't be allowed to walk freely on the streets.
Judas's blood, you've already annoyed me.
Hey! Enough, man. The guy provoked you, that's true. But don't overdo it now.
And why are you interfering? If you're a clone, as your clothes would say. I warn you that it's not so easy to make me laugh.
1,000 scalps? If you don't like my clothes, I can't stand your style. You gorilla. And this is how I complain.
Curse them! Attack!
Let's show those buffaloes.
O'Grady, over here, quick!
You demon horns! I knew these would annoy us.
Welcome, O'Grady.
The devil took him. Did you see how he fights?
Now we'll make him pay. Come on, guys. All together.
Okay, boss.
Get ready, Cookie. He's mine now.
Hey, Tech.
Now we have him.
Reno, don't let him go.
Caramba and carambita. And what are we waiting for, friend?
I'm ready, bro.
Don't worry, Zagor. Here I am. Here you go. Take this. And now this, and this. Here you go. Take it. And now this too. And then...
And then this, you mean?
You really disappointed me, Felipe Cayetano Lopez Martinez Gonzalez. So what is that? In our time, you still use your fists, like some port raider?
What? I don't see what else I could have used. Maybe a revolver or a rifle.
Nothing of all that, Chico. There are much more effective weapons. For example, Kung Fu.
K1, what?
Kung Fu, a way of fighting used in faraway China, and it has already been adopted by police officers in the United States. Now you'll see. It's a discipline with hard and cruel blows. Hands become deadlier than swords, legs turn into iron bars, and blows into hammer blows.
Mom, then you'll make a real massacre.
I'm afraid I will, my dear friend. Now you'll see. Ouch, ouch.
Bug, disappear.
I swear on all my mustaches from the family. Hands like swords, huh?
Well, I have to admit that I've been skipping exercises lately. But now you'll see what I can do with my legs.
Ah!
No!
To hell.
Caramba carambita! You know what I'm going to tell you. That Kung Fu isn't convincing at all to me.
Kung Fu? What is Kung Fu? It sounds like some Chinese spice.
Ah! Hey, you devilish beast! Here I am. I'm here.
Are you talking to me?
Ah!
So, gentlemen, have you lost your desire for gymnastics?
Stop everyone, you demonic bloods. The first one to move will end up in a cage for a month.
Sheriff!
W have nothing to do with this.
This crazy cousin of mine came in here and hasn't stopped causing problems. It's not true. They started everything and...
Shut up, both of you, the devil take you! I'm already fed up with this whole thing, and whether you are old Murchison's nephews or not, I'd rather kick you out of town.
I don't intend to waste all my time on your fights, and that's why listen carefully to what I have to say. I'm giving you one more day, tomorrow, for the final preparations for your race. As soon as that deadline passes, I will strictly enforce the law every time one side or the other combines something.
Okay, Sheriff, don't worry. Tomorrow at dawn, the poker will be ready to sail. And my Virtus.
Great. It will be better for everyone, believe me.
Goodbye until tomorrow, Simone. Goodbye, Bobby. But as for you, Wild One, listen to what I'm gonna tell you. May and my guys will charge you a lot for what you've arranged for us. Tonight.
Count on it, boss.
Pod budnim šerifovim pogledom, Larson naši prijatelji izašli su kroz vrata. Odlučno se zaputili prema rijeci, da bi tren poslije već ugazili na brod.
Come on, friends. Get under the deck and try to fall asleep as soon as possible. The evening was too tiring, and tomorrow we have a difficult day if we want to finish all the preparations for sailing.
But you?
Well, I'd rather spend these few hours until dawn with my eyes open. The attacks of your mysterious enemy, and the threats of your relative, and his bullies don't give me peace. I wouldn't be surprised if some surprise befalls us again.
But Zagor, you are no less tired than us.
Don't worry, friend. I'll make up for the sleep tomorrow when the sunlight keeps the criminals away from us.
Iako teška srca, trojka se ipak dala nagovoriti na spavanje, pa je duh sa sjekirom pripremio sebi sklonište.
In which, although not easily, he eventually settled comfortably.
Well, you can't say it's exactly luxurious. But it's not so bad. Like this bent over, I'm not in danger of being overcome by sleep.
Minute sporo prolaze. Gradić je zaboravio prijašnju burnu dogodovštinu i ponovno poprimio uobičajeni večernji izgled. Napetih osjeta kako bi uhvatio i najmanji šum ili bljesak, Zagor ne ispušta vida ni mol. Ni rijeku, s koje svako malo dolazi iznenadna pljuska.
A fish. It was just a fish. I'm starting to believe that for tonight our troubles are over. Hey, I wasn't mistaken this time. Someone A is on the bridge. There he is. Be careful to be as quiet as possible. And I have the feeling that it's not just so as not to disturb someone else's sleep. A thousand scalps. He has something in his hand, some kind of knife, or maybe a stick.
Curse. What?
Caramba and carambita.
I've got him, guys, don't worry. If he moves even a little finger, I'll break his back.
Light. Give us light. Quick.
You'll go crazy if my heart doesn't break tonight. Here he is. Zagor.
Excellent. And now let's see that dirty face of a killer, man.
Killer? And who did I kill, please?
What?
I car la plume by all my mustaches from the family.
Personally? Hello, Zagor. Hello, my dear Mexican friend. And my respects to you too, Mr. Larson. I'm here just to talk to you. Although I know I chose a slightly wrong time for a visit, I didn't expect such a welcome.
Devil take you, La Plume. What kind of welcome would you prepare for someone who sneaks around like a thief? Who else comes with a rod in their hand?
With a rod? But what are you talking about? The only thing I had in my hand was this! A roll of paper with drawings of my... No, let's go step by step. First, I will explain to you what it is about. As Zagor and Chico can testify, who were lucky enough to attend some of my interesting, although, and I don't hide it, unsuccessful experiments, I am a real aeronautical genius. My only life's wish is to build flying machines. I want to fulfill Leonardo da Vinci's old dream to enable man to fly. So, to cut it short, fate itself has connected us, Mr. Larson. We can do each other a favor. You, if I understood correctly, must arrive at one place before your opponent.
Yes, must arrive at Cathedral Peaka in the burned earth area.
To the burned earth, a journey that requires a lot of time and hardship by land. But which air route would be a real joke?
By air.
Yes, flying the shortest route. By air.
But I can...
You will come with me, and my machine will take you to Cathedral Peak in a few hours, fresh as a rose. While your opponent will be swearing in front of obstacles on the first few kilometers of the road.
But that would be great. You're telling me you have a machine that can do something like that? I mean, fly?
Exactly. See how incidents would have it that 3 months ago, I chose this place to build a new model. And so I found out about the FA race, so I thought I'd give you my offer.
What would you like in return for borrowing the flying machine?
A pathetic sum for perfecting the discovery. Let's say $20,000.
That wouldn't be too much if I could. As you say, fly to Cathedral Peak.
Just a minute, Larson, slow down.
I'm sorry to have to pour water on the smoke of your excitement, but I also necessarily have to add a few words to this conversation. Baron Icarus La Plume, with all that you are very dear to me, it seems to me that you have gone too far this time.
Yes!
1,000 scalps. How do you intend to fly dozens of kilometers, when up to now, from what Chico and I have seen, you haven't managed to jump more than 20 meters with those winged cans of yours?
And not to mention how much work you've given all American doctors and paramedics with your failures.
Gentlemen, please, spare me your harsh sarcasm. I am fully aware of my abilities precisely because I have a rich experience of previous, although unsuccessful attempts. If you remember well, my last attempt failed only because I didn't have enough physical strength to move the wings. But this time, that task will not be entrusted to the modest strength of my hands, but to water vapor. Yes, gentlemen, the same steam that powers the blades of a riverboat or a heavy locomotive on rails, it will also move the propellers of my helicopter.
Hell, how?
What the devil word did you say?
Helicopter! That's what my latest invention is called. In order for my helicopter to rise vertically upwards, it will use small wings located at the base this time. They have already tried it in France, Launoy and Bienvenue, many years ago. The necessary force will be provided by a wing placed here at the back. A great invention, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. And...
I wouldn't get into that wonder even if they offered me lunch at the court of the Spanish king.
Your suspicion doesn't surprise me, friend. But I'm only interested in finding a future sponsor. So, Mr. Larson?
I cannot deny that I am interested in it. Baron La Plume. If you could only show me, so I could see what your heli looks like.
Helicopter. Okay, your trust fills me with pride in tomorrow. I will repay you for that with a spectacle that you will not forget so easily. See you in the old Hardstone of Quarry. There you will see the first steam helicopter in action. So, I'm waiting for you tomorrow. But please, everything must remain in complete secrecy. Namely, I haven't patented my invention yet.
Don't worry, we'll be silent as fishes.
Until tomorrow, Baroon.
Do not forget to reserve a place in the hospital.
Sutradan ujutro.
With all the work that awaits us today, this waste of time wasn't necessary.
Of course, and that's because of that crazy Icar Ratlumia.
I know what you think of me now. You are convinced that I am, just a naive, stupid dreamer, but it's not so, you know? I'm not really convinced that what that guy is saying is correct. But still, I wouldn't want to leave anything unchecked that has to do with the race. I think we'll lose at most an hour until we check what your genius friend is talking about.
There he is. It looks like he's already ready.
Damn it, what a mess.
Caramba and carambita.
Curse! What is this wonder?
By all my family's mustaches. That device of yours is even stranger than usual, Baron.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Aeronautical Office of Rapid City. AJ, ha! As I told you! New ideas, new solutions, new achievements. Okay, who among you gentlemen will sit with me in the helicopter to try out its first flight?
Well,
I'd say that...
Chico, he is the most suitable as he is the smallest.
On the contrary, I think you are so skinny much more suitable than me.
Skinny? Me? I'm not really. I'm a fake skinny guy. Besides, I am also the tallest, and I don't think there's room in there for.
Okay. Until you decide who will have that honor, I will light the stove for steam production.
Curse! There it is.
I told you.
Repugnant thief. Give us back our hotel stove. Guys, let's take it ourselves without much talk. And let's show that crazy guy a lesson.
Gentlemen, stole. If I borrowed your device, it was exclusively for high goals. I imagine your device will make a great contribution to a world discovery. One day, the whole world will talk about your stove converted into the first aircraft propeller device and...
To hell with you and your goppy. We want our stove. That's right. Get him. Come here, thief. The sheriff will settle accounts with you.
No! No! Stop! Please, don't!
Come on. Let's pull it out of this old pile of iron. Damn it! It's stuck to some frames. Let's dismantle it then.
No! No! My helicopter!
You shut up! Come on, guys.
Haha, this time it ended before time.
That without a doctor.
Ha 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 ha. Poor aeronautical genius.
Let's go, guys. It seems to me that the first helicopter flight is being postponed for some time.
That's right. Let's get to work. I have to gather a few people, and we also need a guide, someone to replace poor Wahaki. And you, Chico, will supervise the loading of groceries and other things that I ordered for the ship.
Attention!
You, Batterton, must not take your eyes off Virtus for a moment. I wouldn't be surprised if that scum Simon is preparing some nasty surprise for us. For example, a hole in the hull.
Članovi posade Virtusa provode dan zauzeti provođenjem posljednjih priprema. Nakon što su mirno proveli noć, zahvaljujući budnom stražarenju. Ujutro ih je probudila eksplozija krikova.
Hey, Batterton, has a revolution broken out up there?
For God's sake, what's going on?
Nothing so difficult, Zagor. Just people from the village who came to see us off.
Hold on, Bobby. Good luck, Simone. Come on, Bobby. Good luck, Bobby. Sai, Mom. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Go to hell. Didn't they have anything better to do than come here and yell?
Let's go, boys. It's time.
You, Sven and William, grab the rope.
We are here, Lawson.
Coming right away.
Everyone remain on deck. I want our departure by river to look nice.
Here's Bobby. Hold on, Bobby.
Poker is already in place.
Simon. Come on, Bobby. Gentlemen, ready? Ready, Sheriff.
Sheriff, we are ready too.
Okay, guys. Then I give the word to Clerk Fiderman.
Ladies and gentlemen, residents of Rapid City, I, Klaus Fiderman, in the capacity in which I am authorized. In accordance with the last wishes of the deceased, I declared open the race that will determine the only heir of Henry Murchison, the founder and benefactor of this city. As is known, the winner will be the young man who proves that he climbed Cathedral Peak time, which will bring me the old chest that Murchison had there many years ago. So ready to go. 1, 2, 3, goo-goo! Jupin! Hold on, guys. Come on, Bobby.
U nastojanju da što više zadive publiku, brodari su odgurnuli brodove velikim motkama niz riječnu struju. I odmah je na vidjelo izašla vrijednost svakog člana posade ponaosob.
Harder. Chico, push harder.
Well, sure. I'll push Brodin so that he will sail like a swan. That's right, light as a swan. Hey! Caramba and Carambita. And where are you going? Help! 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 Help!
Bobby, you forgot something.
By all the darkwood drums.
Damn it.
Haha. Super. This was really good.
1,000 scalps! Move it, Chico! We've already lost a lot of precious time because of you.
I'm not to blame. I swung.
Okay. Don't speak anymore. Come on, guys. Let's continue.
Archer, you take the wheel.
Immediately, sir.
Dvije su brodice, već udaljene jedna od druge, klizile među kućama, koje su polako postajale sve rijeđe, da bi prepustile mjesto šumovitoj i divljoj ljepoti. Utrka je počela. Kormilari pažljivo motre na površinu rijeke, nastojeći uhvatiti svaku promjenu boje koja bi otkrila plićak ili hridinu. Dok su ostali s motkama u ruci bili spremni na trenutačnu akciju čim se eventualno ukaže neki problem. 2 su sata 2 broda na maloj međusobnoj udaljenosti nastavljala plovidbu, ne gubeći jedan drugog s vida. No poslije, kada je rijeka postala nemirnija, pokir je odmah nestao s pogleda progonitelja. A plovidba je postala opasnija, zahtijevajući stalnu pozornost svijeta.
Cliff to the right.
Pa su joj se svi posvetili u potpunosti.
To the bow! Everyone with poles to the bow!
Archer, hold that rudder tight.
Come on, hold tight.
Whoosh! And we've gone through this.
Yes. But what will be up there if the river continues to be like this?
Don't worry, Larson. What did you hire them yesterday? Archer and Sobienki. They have already proven themselves, and that gives us hope that everything will go well.
That's the truth. But it's also true that Simon is doing even better than us, since he's left us quite a bit behind.
Wow. 1,000 meanders of this damn river obscure our view, so we can't see them, but I bet they're no more than a kilometer or 2 ahead of us. And that's too short a distance for such a long and dangerous journey, full of surprises. Believe me. Come on, guys, we're not gonna let those little Bostonians beat us.
Nekoliko sati kasnije, dok je sumrak umatao cijeli kraj u jednaki ljubičasti sjaj.
Almost people.
Are you sure you tied it tight?
So much that it would withstand even Hudson's current.
Then to the shore. I can't wait to feel solid ground beneath my feet.
Take a food packet! I'll light the fire.
Malo poslije.
Give it here. I'm ready.
And me too, Batterton. I'm as hungry as a wolf.
That's right. This gymnastics today has also stirred my appetite.
Nothing of that, gentlemen. I'm sorry, but Felipe Cayetano Lopez Martinez y Gonzalez is first in line.
Well, I thank you, but it might be more correct to serve Mr. Larson.
I allow myself to insist, Chico. You must be first.
Okay. Yum. Thanks again, old bat. Yum. 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 Excellent. Really tasty.
Okay. When it's like that, then add a plate for me, Mr. Larson, and you guys.
Very gladly.
Here. Here you go. You
know what I'm gonna tell you, Bat? I'm really honored by your attitude towards me. But still, I do not consider that my reputation as a good food connoisseur, an excellent taster, gives me the right to serve myself before Mr. Larson.
Exactly, Chico. But I didn't honor you with the first serving, because of your rich experience in gastronomy, my friend. But for one single, but important reason so.
And that is?
So I'll be sure our mysterious enemy hasn't poured some poison on us.
Bat Batterton, you are the filthiest snake I've ever known.
Come on, Chico. Let's be reasonable. It's impossible that a man like you doesn't understand how the interests of the community surpass the interests of individuals.
Really? Then listen to what I'm gonna tell you. Next time, you'll be the one to put your head on the block.
Guys, enough. Leave some energy for tomorrow. You'll need it.
Exactly. And since we're at it, I'm going back to the ship. I'm going to sleep.
I'm going too, Sven.
Good night, guys. But don't hope too much. You'll be awakened soon. To take over the watch.
Okay, Zagor.
Did you hear, Sven?
Yes. It would be good if we fell asleep as soon as possible.
What the hell?
The ship has started.
Alarm!
Curse. Look!
The ropes have come undone.
Electricity draws Virtus.
Oh no! William, Sven, try to push the ship towards the shore.
Keep him away from the electricity.
We will try. We will give it our all.
The devil took you, and you said you tied everything well.
And I did, damn it. I don't understand how it could. There is no hope.
Larson, Virtus is lost.
Oh no!
Let's Sven, all the way left.
But
1,000 scalps. If only they succeed.
Pole! Take another pole!
Preo zaprepaštenim pogledima nemoćnih gledatelja. Tragedija se dogodila u svega nekoliko sekunda. Obuzet riječnom strujom, brod je snažano udario u kamenje koje je stršalo iz. A tada, već napola raspadnuto. Svom je snagom tresnuo u hridinu. I ostao ukliješten, potpuno rastrgan i pretvoren u olupinu.
William, Sven. William. William, are you wounded?
Here I am. No, I'm not injured. At least I think so. Although I feel terrible and But my brother...
Sven Zimfin.
He was at the helm. He could have thrown him into the water. He could have...
No, look.
My God! May he be well!
Zagor, did you find them?
They're here, Larson. But unfortunately, Sven is pretty bad. I think he broke his leg.
Damn it.
I'm sorry about your ship, sir. We gave it our all. But...
I know, guys. I know it's not your fault, although.
I know what you think, sir. But I swear to you that I tied that rope well. I still can't believe it came undone.
You're right not to believe, Sven. The rope didn't untie itself.
Someone cut it with an axe or a big knife. There's no doubt about it.
Curse it! A bunch of dirty killers.
Him then. The scoundrel didn't think it was enough that he was already at an advantage. He wanted to make sure we couldn't follow them anymore. With NN...
Yes.
Koramba and Korambit. That Simon is really a robber?
But if he thinks he'll get rid of us with this laced at dirty game, he's dead wrong.
We'll pick up food and everything essential and continue on foot. There must be a way to get to the burnt land by land, right, Archer?
Well, yes, of course. But it requires much more time and effort. You have to cross a mountain range and break through a forest.
We will succeed, Archer. I guarantee it. And as for wasting time, I don't think it's that important. After all, even the gaddies at poker can get into trouble. No one guarantees them that they will ride the river to the end. Come on, let's bring the material to land while it's still dry and before the river takes away the wreckage.
It's hard for me to spoil your enthusiasm, Zagor. But I'm afraid I won't be able to participate in that. My brother is in such a state that...
I would never ask that of you, William. Rapid City is near and you can run there for help. Sven will wait for you in the shelter that we will arrange for him on the bank. You were good guys, and Mr. Larson won't forget that when he returns. He will make it up to you.
Be sure.
I guarantee you that the scum who tried to kill you will be punished for that evil deed.
Idući su se sati nesretni putnici posvetili prenošenju tereta. Nakon što su na obali prikupili dovoljno namirnica i opreme, napokon su sebi priuštili i zasluženi odmor. Sutradan ujutro grupa se razdvojila. Pod vodstvom Archera, Zagor i prijatelji nastavili su putovanje kopnom. Jedva vidljive staze kroz gustu šumu. Strme kosine niz koje su se obrušavala kamenja. Guste šume kroz koje su mogli napredovati samo tako da nožem režu prolaz. Mala je skupina stavljena na tešku kušnju i ubrzo su se počeli pokazivati znakovi umora.
In vain. We will never succeed. Advancing becomes sheer suicide.
Nonsense!
According to what Archer says, in at most 2 days we will reach a place on the river that can be considered the gateway to the burnt earth.
In the condition we are in now, completely exhausted, we will never be able to cross that desert. I think we have no choice but to go back to Rapid City.
Ellerson, what the hell are you talking about? Don't forget that you drew us into this adventure, so it is your duty to set an example for everyone.
1,000 scalps! You won't give those bastards the satisfaction of defeating us? We must show them how deceit and crime cannot break the human spirit. We must give them a much better lesson than the one they will get from the law.
Zagor, you are right. I will golden your words. In the coming days, I will walk you constantly at the head of the column. I will stop only when we are below Cathedral Peaka. Although then the famous chest of Uncle Henry will end up in Simon's paws.
Not said. By the way, do you have any idea what that object is hidden there?
Well, I really don't know. Inside is an item that is very dear to me, which led me to wise decisions, to fruitful reflections, so my uncle wrote in his will. From those words it could be concluded that it is about some book, maybe about some philosophical text.
Yes, and Strium opride the Bible. Who knows?
Well, let's hope we will be the first to discover the contents of that old chest.
And we want if we wisely distribute luggage. And precisely for that goal, I'm going now for fresh meat that will restore some energy to us all.
Do you need a companion, Zagor? Don't forget that as a detective. I am a real expert in finding and tracking traces.
A good idea, Bat. I gladly accept. Let's go, and you prepare the fire of your jaws. Soon there will be roasted rabbit for all.
Caramba and carambata. I will be optimistic and make a bonfire on which there will be room for a deer.
See you guys.
Don't let us wait for you long, friend. Caramba and carambita. Enough cans. When Zagor goes hunting, cans become superfluous.
Here are the rabbit's tracks. They have a burrow somewhere here.
Exactly. Clear traces that cannot be confused. By the mouth of our tree. But these are dividing. Some are going towards the heights. And others to the opposite side. Hey! Zagor! Hey, Zagor! Leave those little pie-mice and come here. A giant rabbit passed this way. A rabbit from a fairy tale. He will feed us all.
What?
Exactly as I told you. He, but judging by the size of the prince. It must be at least as big as... Heavens! Like a bear? Help!
1,000 scalps!
No! No!
Scalp him! Ah! Curse!
Nekoliko minuta kasnije.
Damn it!
Oh no! Goodbye, baking? Dem Kuss! Out with the cans, people! We're having them for dinner today!
Don't lose heart so easily. Chico, a kilometer from here along the trail, you'll find bear haunches so big you'll barely be able to carry them here.
Caramba and carambita! Let's go get them, guys. What are we waiting for?
Cheers.
Bravo, Zagor.
Hey, so what kind of way is that? Are you all leaving? And you don't care about my wounds?
Come on, Bat. Be reasonable. It's not possible that a man like you doesn't understand that the interests of the community... Don't you remember? You said that.
Fuck.
Ukusna i obilna večera i dubok san okrijepili su tijelo i duh male skupine koja je ujutro bodro nastavila put. U kasno popodne.
Look.
The river.
Yes, we are now quite close to the place where the passage to the burnt earth is located.
Brave, then. Let's extend our step while there's still light.
But those are gunshots!
Exactly! Someone is in trouble!
Let's see what's happening.
Sva su se petorica dala u trk i ubrzo stigla do neke vrsti prirodne terase na rijeku.
Caramba and carambita!
So then...
To hell!
Osh! Shoot without mercy.
You spoke well, Zagor. Troubles aren't reserved, just for us.
Bravo! This means the game is still open. Actually, even better. This means we are now at an advantage. Haha, while dear Simon is struggling to save his head, we will already be far away.
See, Mr. Lawson, the goddess of luck has saved us.
Exactly. Besides, who says your relative will even manage to escape with the devilish redskins on his neck?
What are you talking about, people? Have you gone crazy? 1,000 scalps! You're not really gonna let them kill those people?
Well, we...
Clear. I actually think...
To be honest, I also thought that... Jupiter, I really don't know what to do, Zagor. Let's tell the truth. These people are killers, and whatever happens to them, they deserve it.
That's right. This looks like a clear case of taking over fate. She will punish them before the law...
No, guys. Maybe you think what you're saying, but one thing is for sure. That Zagor EN doesn't usually let anyone be killed before his eyes. I'm going down there now. Maybe the element of surprise will be decisive and the Redskins will give up on the scalps of Simon and his gang.
But that's stupid. No one risks their life for criminals. But I know you're very stubborn, so I won't even try to persuade you to change your mind. I will fight with you, although I know I'm not much of a warrior.
I'm glad to hear that, Larson. Chico, Batterton, what are you doing?
And you're asking again? I unfortunately have already gotten used to your outbursts of complete madness.
The Private Detectives Union contract doesn't give me a choice. I will actively participate in the firefight, defending my client, Rukog.
We who live in these areas have shed a lot of sweat and blood so that we can sail the river. And now the Lusage are dangerous again. I don't like that. I'm with you, Zagor.
Great. Like this, I'll attack first, and you'll go in the second wave, shooting and yelling as loud as you can so they think there are many of us.
I would really like the Indians to flee to avoid the unnecessary shedding of blood.
Come on, guys, I'm going ahead of you.
Almighty gods.
But that's my cousin Bobby's lackey.
Yes, the guy who betrayed us that night.
It seems he knows how to fight properly with Indians and not just with whites. Watch.
Well, I don't know where that guy just came from, but one thing is for sure. He will get us out of the horror.
U međuvremenu su se napadači, čim su prevladali prvi trend za prepaštenje, okupili kako bi svi zajedno dočekali pridošlicu. No upravo tada počela je druga faza borbe što ju je Zagor isplanirao. S brežuljka se iznenada obrušila paklena pucnjava, nakon koje su iskrsnula četvorica bijesnih strijelaca.
Fire!
Guys, attack! Ha! They're attacking us from behind.
Gods, where did these white people come from?
Come on, guys. So we are saved. We are saved.
Ha ha ha! I think we are.
Heavens, well, everyone is here. Look, the Indians are scared. It seems they have already tucked their tail.
To the camp. Quickly back to the camp. Gods! Those pale-faced ones are demons.
Cheers.
Welcome, Bobby, and welcome to your friends. Ha! I swear you couldn't have appeared at a better time. But, while we're at it, where is your ship? I saw you coming down from the mountain. Damn dirty snake. You know very well where the ship is? It's there on the rocks in the wreck. What did you turn it into when you untied the rope? Me, but I swear. Shut up, you wretch, or...
Calm down, Larson. There's no point in accusing anyone without proof. And that's the case now. Rather tell me what happened to the poker.
Yes, it seems you have sunk.
Ma'am. Unfortunately, it ran aground on a rock a few days ago. We couldn't get it seaworthy at all. Even 2 sailors of mine died there.
The number of your assistants has decreased considerably, Simone.
Really? And poor O'Grady and Old Cookie paid heavily for this trip. And now if it weren't for you... By the way, I don't know how to thank you for your help.
Forget it. I didn't come to your aid because you are dear to me. The thing is, I don't like it when Indians attack travelers for no reason.
Well, as far as that's concerned, to be honest, I must admit they had some reason. We annoyed them a little. Isn't that right, guys?
It seems...
Ho ho!
But I don't understand.
Nothing strange happened. The day we lost the ship, we walked to an Indian village on the riverbank. Since the Indians refused to sell us a canoe, we decided to take it ourselves anyway. The only thing that the Redskins didn't like
Damn scum! You're never satisfied!
Stop, friend!
And you don't move either, gentlemen. You won't spoil our fun that we met you, will you?
Curse! I told you, Zagor. These bastards don't deserve our help.
Exactly. An arrow in the belly is the least they deserve.
Ha ha ha! We should have left them on the fire.
Spare me, gentlemen. Gather strength, you'll need it, as the Osage attack you again because there is no doubt they will certainly do it.
And we, as you see, won't have to waste our legs and boots. The river itself will land us in the burnt earth. Zesnerandi aju they burnt earth.
Good luck, cousin. I think you'll need luck in the next few hours.
You wretch, criminal, don't hope that this will end like this. We will meet again, and then I will be the owner of Rapid City. A rich man and you a simple poor man to whom no one will pay attention. Goodbye, Bobby Larson. I apologize for the rush. I have a meeting with a certain box at Cathedral Peaka.
Let's go, boys.
Bastards, butchers,
Murderers! You'll end up in jail, in prison. You'll end up on the gallows.
Calm down, Chico. There's no help from yelling or getting nervous. That Simon just won another boo in the game, but it's not over yet. Let's go. Now every minute becomes precious.
Wow. Let's not fool ourselves. Canoe has given the bad guys an advantage that we will no longer be able to make up. There's not much left until Cathedral Peaka. We won't be able to catch them.
You never know, Larson. The desert in the burned land is not large, but it is still a huge threat. It will test the endurance of all.
So let's go. It's not excluded that this stupid race of yours will be decided in the last meters, just like in some horse races.
A race in the desert? Beautiful days await us. I don't know what the others think, but I feel terribly tired. I need to rest a little.
Who are you talking to? I'm all broken, fam. You are...
As far as I'm concerned, you can sleep for 10 hours. I see no hope that anything more could be achieved.
Iscrpljeni su putnici polijegali po travi na obali rijeke. No tada se glasan I odlučan
What the hell is wrong with you? Are you giving up?
javio Zagor.
And you are staying here to wait for those Indians who can't wait to take revenge.
You're right, Jupiter!
Truth.
Samo jednom rečenicom natjerao je svih na pokret, mada nerado. Jasna je mjesečina omogućila dobru vidljivost, koja je olakšavala napredovanje uz rijeku. Sve dok...
Stop! We arrived. I think the crossing is here. The water will not be higher than about 60 centimeters.
Okay, if this is shallow water, let's go across then. Help! Help! Help!
Hey, Bat, you're not going to drink the whole river, are you?
About 60 centimeters, is it?
Well, as a policeman, Mr. Batterton, you should pay more attention to what people are saying. I said I think, and I was wrong. Now I see that the crossing is a little lower. So here, you see, about 60 centimeters.
Let's go, guys. Forward. As soon as we reach the other side, we can rest a little. If the Osage start even across the river to reach us, we will be in a good position for defense.
U korak za iskusnim arčerom, skupina je bez teškoća prešla rijeku. Čim su stigli na drugu stranu, sjeli su da predahnu, svjesni da ne mogu ispeći medvjeđe meso, ali da se ne trebaju ni odreći konzervi.
Okay, I think we can now stretch out and allow ourselves a good rest, sleeping. I'll take the first watch then, Archer. We are the only two in such a condition that we can endure it without problems.
Don't exaggerate, Zagor. And I have a certain supply of energy.
Even better, Larson. Even better. But try to save that strength for tomorrow. You'll need it when we get to the burnt earth, from what Archer told me. And we will have to overcome them all in the shortest possible time if we want to make up for the delay with your relative.
Good night then.
Go good night.
Good night.
While we're talking, Archer, let's assume that our opponents have gone the way you once went. Do you know of any other way? For a shortcut? For any way we could overtake them?
No, I wouldn't say. Whoever goes towards Cathedral Peak has no choice. They must go the straight path that leads from the river. Only if he's so crazy that... But no, we shouldn't even talk about it.
Go on, Archer. What did you want to say? So crazy that what?
So crazy that he'd go through that part of the scorched earth they call the cemetery of the living.
1,000 scalps. The cemetery of the living. A really dark name. Can one know what is so special there, for God's sake, that they call it that? That it could distract you from even the thought of considering that path?
Unfortunately, I am not able to give you any accurate information. The only thing I know, not one of those rare travelers who dared to go there, Jay, never appeared again. The only exception is poor Elmer Norris, who still lives in Wheeling and who 5 or 6 years ago was the only survivor of an expedition of 12 people. Poor guy! His brain is in such a terrible state that he can't utter a single meaningful sentence. Ever since he returned, he just sits in front of the house from morning till night. He cycles through 2 moods. Either he's completely silent or he rages for no reason and attacks everyone around him. He's screaming. His eyes pop out, and it's as if they see something that only he can see. He spits out meaningless sentences, and the only thing that can be understood is this: graves are vomiting the living. Of course, all the relatives and friends of those killed in the expedition tried to find out more from him, but in vain. Graves are vomiting the living. Graves are vomiting the living. Just repeating that one single sentence ad nauseam. And from the expression on his face while he says it, everyone lost the will to go to that damn corner of the desert and see for themselves what happened.
Have you also lost the will to try, Archer? From what they told me in Rapid City and from what I saw on this trip, you are not one of those who are afraid of death.
I am by nature quite brave and find it hard to resist the temptation to be the first to stick my nose into some unknown place.
That's obvious. If you weren't like that, you wouldn't have chosen the job of a guide.
Yes, and I've wished more than once to go there, just to check if Elmer Norris's words were the result of severe sunstroke, or the area they had entered with his friends is really especially dangerous. I could never embark on an undertaking, because one cannot go there alone. Besides, everyone I suggested to go with me asked me if I was crazy.
I understand, Vale. And now you have company at hand. Doesn't that offer you any culpability?
Heavens! Are you saying you would go through the cemetery of the living?
And why not? We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You will enrich your guide experience, and we may be able to surpass those bastards.
Damn it, that would be great, now that you say it. But what will your friends say? You are the type who has nothing to be ashamed of, not even in front of the most experienced guides among us. But they, neither in physical appearance, nor in courage do they seem to me like people who could...
You will, Archer, you will. Especially if we don't tell them anything about what we just talked about. We will only tell them that we remembered a shorter path that we had forgotten before.
Ha ha ha, you are a real devil, Zagor. Give me your hand. Tomorrow at dawn, we are going on a real journey. If God helps us, we will be at the foot of Cathedral Peaka by the day after tomorrow. And behind us will be the last secret in this area that I know, like the back of my hand. You sleep now. I'll be the first on guard. Your idea excited me so much that there's no way I could close my eyes now.
All right, Archer. Wake me up in 3 hours.
Pa ih slučajno ne bi tko otkrio, Archer nije htio zapaliti ni lulu. Udobno se smjestio podno stabla, odakle je imao dobar pregled. Ni trena nije micao pogled sa suprotne obale. Koje su se svakoga časa mogle pojaviti sjene osade. No, srećom, noć je protekla mirno. S vremena na vrijeme poneki je zvuk krenuo vodiča, navodeći ga da se primi puške. No svaka je uzbuna bila uzaluona. Svaki put šušanj i pucketanje grančica izazvale su životinje koje su dolazile na vodu piti. Kad je došlo do smjene stražara, stanje se nije promijenilo. S prvim trakom zore, nakon doručka s novu, petorka je spremno krenula dalje. Što su se više odmicali od obale rijeke, vegetacija je postajala sve siromašnija. A kako su odmicali sati, tako je nisko sasušeno grmlje počelo smjenjivati visoka stabla. Da bi na kraju, podno jednog brežuljka, izbili pred morem samoga pijeska. Stigli su u svaljenu zemlju.
We're here, guys. From this moment on, our lives will depend on how we distribute this little water that we have in our canteens. The supply of the remaining dried meat. Walk constantly at the same rhythm, with small steps. Avoid accelerating, because in this heat it could have serious consequences.
Since you mentioned the heat, why don't we cool off a little first? When you add it all up, a little sunbathing will drive out of us that moisture we collected on the river. Maybe it will even ensure us an old age without rheumatism.
Stop, for God's sake. Let no one be so stupid as to take off their shirt and expose even the smallest part of their body. What Chico calls sunbathing will, in a couple of hours, prove to be a terrible torture that could cause fatal burns.
Caramba! Carambita! This is all we needed! What kind of trip did we embark on? You know what I'm going to tell you, Larson? Your uncle made up this game 100% just because he's unbearably bored alone like that on the other world. This is how he figured out how to send some of his relatives there, as soon as possible to keep him company.
Petorka je stigla na ravan koja se protezala dokle je sezao pogled. Sunce nesmiljeno peče. Njegove su zrake sve užarenije. Dok čizme upadaju u bjelkasti pijesak, otežavajući svaki korak. Sat za satom hodali su u potpunoj tišini, dopustivši sebi samo koji kratki predah da bi oprali usluške. Da bi se Archer orijentirao i zacrtao smjer kroz pustinju. Obasjani jarkom svjetlošću, košulja natopljenih znojem, napredovali su poput robota kroz stalno jednaki krajolik, dok je umor nakupljen prethodnih dana dobivao bitku. Usporavajući pokrete, otežavajući disanje uz bolne vapaje. Najednom je pješčani pokrivač postao tanji, otkrivajući čvrsto tlo po kojemu je bilo znatno lakše održavati ravnotežu. Malo pomalo, skupina se našla u novome krajobrazu u kojemu je bijelilo pijeska zamijenilo sivilo kamena. Među njima bi s vremena na vrijeme izronila i pokoja gromada s koje zalazeće sunce bacalo sumorne odbljeske.
Caramba and Carambita, what places?
It resembles illustrations that can be seen in books about hell.
Well, let's not exaggerate. This is, after all, just a stone desert that is much easier to walk on. Besides, this change of terrain makes me think that Red Rocks, and therefore Cathedral Peaka, are not so far away anymore.
Really?
Of course. Actually, I think that even tomorrow morning, when our eyes are more rested, we will even see the mountain peaks. Okay, and now let's prepare for the night.
Yes, and for a disgusting meal of even more disgusting dry meat. Caramba and Caramba! In the whole area there is nothing with which we could light a fire to bake the last part of the bear's leg.
Thunder, lightning. As far as I'm concerned, I'm so tired, I don't even have the strength to eat.
Don't speak in advance. Soon the coolness of the night will restore our energy and appetite.
Ubrzo je izmjeni plavetnilo neba iz sumraka. Prešlo u crnu boju noći. Odmah je pustinja pokazala i drugčiji oblik života. Pokoji veliki gušter skliznuo bi pod mjesečinom. A iznenadno obrušavanje ptica odavalo je prisustvo glodavaca.
You don't mind if I go to sleep? I'm exhausted.
On the contrary, Larson, I think we'll all follow you.
Yes, everyone, except the one who will work the first watch. Are there any volunteers?
Well, I could be first. Because of poor nutrition in recent days. I suffer from insomnia. I know I wouldn't be able to fall asleep now.
Okay. Wake Archer in 2 hours. Let him be second, and then let him wake me. And so on.
Excellent. You just sleep peacefully. Old Feliciano Lopez Martinez, y Gonzalez, will watch over your dream.
Have a nice rest.
Good night.
Potpuna noćna tišina omogućila je dubok san ljudima i onako istrpljenima od dugotrajna hodanja. Jasna je mjesečina uronila krajolik u nadnaravni sjaj. Minute su sporo prolazile. Napet i nemiran, mali je Meksikanac bacao brze poglede na sve strane.
Caramba and Carambita. I thought nothing was more tense than a night in the forest. But these strange rocks bring me some new strange feeling. I don't even know how to describe what it really is. Yes, exactly. The thing is that there is no soul within 100 kilometers. And I feel like someone is standing above me and staring. I better think of something else. Let's see, I could revive some good lunch from past times. Yes, for example, the one last year, as if I was. Help! Help!
Thunder, what the hell is going on?
1,000 scalps?
They faylaid me. Someone put their hand on my shoulder and
But Chico, it was me. I didn't feel like sleeping, so I just wanted to ask if we could chat a bit.
Fuck. Well, you know, maybe I was a little nervous. Yes, definitely. It's certainly from this forced diet.
But make sure that it doesn't happen again, because it's not healthy when someone treats you in this way.
Okay, let's drop it.
Don't you worry. Now a professional will also be on duty with him. A man of steel nerves for whom danger is excitement interest.
So, then try to show it. Night.
Good night.
The devil took you, Bat. You scared me well. You know,
Is it like that time when we listened to the groans of the old oak in Stanford?
maybe even more. Because this damn desert really scares me.
You're telling me? That's why I couldn't fall asleep either. The thing is that all these excitements of the past days were too much even for such a tough man as I am. You understand, Chico. I'm afraid my mind is playing tricks on me too. I see things that don't exist. I hear sounds that can't be imagined and... For example now I have the feeling that the plate I'm sitting on is moving.
You've really overdone it now. Although, to be honest, something similar happened to me a while ago. No, that was in one damn place like no other in the world. And something like that cannot be repeated twice.
Well, maybe that's right, but believe me, as far as I'm concerned, this plate really is moving. It's lifting me as if...
Caramba! Carambita!
Hey!
Mama! Irma! Help! Help!
Chico, what the hell is that again? I don't...
No!
1,000 scalps!
There, he came out from below.
Damn it! But how is that possible?
Heavens!
Watch out. There are more. More.
Demon blood? Damn it! This hole is a real snake pit. Damn you! Damn them!
No. Wait. Archer, stop. For God's sake. These, what you just killed, they were just a woman and a child.
Curse! In this darkness, I couldn't see them well and...
It's not your fault, I know. Such a sudden appearance. And their looks. It would shake me, I must admit.
You're telling me the first one came out like a corpse lurching from the grave?
Corpses. Well, clearly. That's what those incomprehensible words of Elmer Norris meant. The poor fellow himself saw these horrible people. The paleness of their skin and that strange stiffness of their eyes. Because of that, he thought they were resurrected dead.
What dead people? This one was squeezing my throat with the energy of a man in good health.
Well, I don't agree with you. These really look undernourished, and their entire physical appearance imposes one thought on me.
And what thought is that?
I'll tell you right away. Many years ago, 100 let's say, the natives living in this desert probably decided to retreat to underground shelters during the day to evade the unbearable heat. That's what animals do too. At night they certainly go out to hunt for some poor food, which there isn't much of. Reptiles, rodents, insects. As time went on, the whole race probably underwent changes that scared us so much. They got pale skin of people who never exposed themselves to sun rays and dull eyes, because they always look in the dark.
Yes, that's right. It could all be true. And their animal appearance could also explain the disappearance of all the people who ever came here.
That wouldn't surprise me much.
H.O., are you saying that they are? That they are cannibals? All in all, but so well-fed a man as you are tasty. G is from desert mice.
My mother? Don't mention that to me. By all the mustaches in the family! I was born to eat, not to be eaten.
Calm down, fatso. Besides, it wasn't said that...
Zagor, watch out!
Of all the darkwood drums. Another one.
And there are more up there.
To hell!
And I see them over there.
But they are surrounding us.
We are lost.
Jupiter! There are hundreds of them.
Spread out in a circle, fast. Should only at a safe target.
Damn, Peaka! What a place! What a damn place!
Petorka se smjestila što je bolje mogla i stala čekati spremna oružja u ruci. Napadači su se počeli približavati sporo, što je njihovu izgledu dalo još neprirodniji oblik. Nakon primitivnih kamenih noževa prvih napadača, pojavili su se i kopljonoše. Pa i ratnici s lukovima. No iako primitivno, oružje se pokazalo i tekako učinkovitim.
Curse! Maybe these are really half badgers, half people. But one thing is certain, they have hawk's eyesight.
Now guys, now.
Povici onoga za kojega je izgledalo da je poglavica plemena odmah su dali učinka. Jedan za drugim napadači su se povukli. Napustivši čistinu u pustinji obasjanoj mjesečinom. Okupili su se razočarani i razjareni na mjestu izvan domašaja vatre koja se pokazala tako opako.
Who-ish. I can't believe I'm still alive.
Do you think they've had enough, Zagor?
I hope. But I still fear that they are only surprised by our resistance, and that they will try again.
But then we're finished. If this lasts, their numerical superiority will win.
That hasn't been said yet. I have the impression that we could endure until it comes out.
Be careful. They are coming.
Help!
Are you all right, Larson?
Yes, it's okay.
Then get up on your feet quickly. There's still a lot of work here.
Nakon nekoliko trenutaka, napadači su po drugi put okrenuli leđa. Davši se u pomahnutalu trku, ostavljajući za sobom tijela palih.
Guys, are you all in one piece?
Well, I am more or less.
And if we forget the piece of skin I'm left without.
As for me, my heart is beating like it's going to jump through the leaves any moment.
Excellent. Take your places again and prepare for defense. I am convinced that these guys are now afraid of our weapons.
And although we are starting to run out of ammunition,
I think it will do at least to refresh their memory. Like this, for example.
Postupajući po savjetu duha sa sjekirom, sva petorica muškaraca svako malo bi ispalila pokoji metak. Čime su napadače zadržali u njihovu skloništu. No, iznenada je nova teškoća otežala već i onako tešku situaciju.
I'm almost dried, Zagor.
And I only have 5 bullets left.
Damn it. If that's the case, we'll have to prepare to defend ourselves.
Safe hand.
Yes, indeed. Look.
KOHA, Funby! Dako Kadoga!
The devil took them, as if they realized we were out of ammunition.
In that case, we have no choice but to sell our skin expensively. Let's try to take down as many of them as possible, with the remaining bullets, and then we'll fight hand to hand, perhaps hopelessly.
Let's say goodbye, friends. We may not have another chance to do that.
Goodbye, people. All in all, this was a good adventure.
Say goodbye, Zagor.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone.
Now!
Kada je utihnuo i posljednji pucanj, neko je vrijeme samo kliktanje praznih revolvera remetilo nastalu tišinu. No potom odjekuje silovita eksplozija povika napadnutih koji si pokušavaju uliti hrabrost međusobnim bodrenjem. Sve je nadglasao borbeni krik duha sa sjekirom koji se borio kao demon. Zagor i njegovi drugari zapadali su u sve teži položaj jer je protivnik brojčano bio daleko jači. Kako su minute prolazile, tako je na obzoru lagano bljedilo počelo osvjetljavati bojno polje. Poprimivši prvo sivkaste tonove, a potom i jasne crte. Krajolik se obojao jutarnjim rumenilom izlazećeg sunca.
Merci, alabiki! Merci!
Merci! Jogda jagla!
Shake, Matt, BSA!
Or Nandy!
You ain't top with me, my boy!
Can I look at the
Let me be struck by lightning. What the devil has gripped them now?
To hell, everyone suddenly decided to run away to their holes.
But...
Caramba and Carambita! Do you understand anything? They left just when they were supposed to defeat us. It's incomprehensible. Well, maybe they realized they were dealing with a tough bone.
That's for sure. We scared them, that's the thing. We scared them, that...
I'm sorry to crush the pride and glory of the great warrior Bat. But frankly, I don't believe we scared them. That is deserving. Son, these strange creatures are crazy afraid of the sun, considering that they always avoid it. They live like moles. Probably their extinguished eyes cannot withstand the sunlight, and their skin has become so sensitive.
You were counting on that when you showed great self-confidence a moment ago, weren't you?
Yes.
Anyway, the main thing is that we got out alive from this difficult trial.
Exactly. And since we're talking about it, I suggest we leave here immediately. I don't feel safe in this area even in broad daylight. Curse! My nerves are so torn that if I see just one more such creature crawling out of the grave, I'm afraid my heart will stop.
I understand you completely, Archer. Let's go, friends. And may God forgive us for the bloodshed, for which we are, although not of our own free will, responsible.
Težak bolan hod nastavio se kao i prethodnoga dana, dok su se sravnje odbijali sunčevi zraci, udvostručujući i svjetlo i vrućinu. Gotovo na kraju snaga, mala je ekspedicija nastavljala u tišini, pomičući se mehanički sporim koracima.
1,000 scalps. The path you chose, Archer, is really no joke.
Well, you asked me to find you a shortcut. And this is the only one that exists. Besides, I already told you that it won't be easy, and that surprises await us.
Well, let's hope it was useful for something. Do you think we managed to outrun Simon and his...
And who knows? It depends on how fast our opponents crossed the desert, and what they encountered on that path.
Or if nothing else, you finally found out what secret is hiding behind the words of that poor guy from Wheeling.
Yes, the cemetery of the living. Now I know what old Norris meant. I know how. I am the first man to return alive from those parts, and that is not an unimportant merit for a guide. The word about me as a professional will rise to the stars if I manage to be the first to explain the secret of the cemetery, of the living. However, you know what I'm going to tell you, Zagor? When I return, I will not say a word to anyone about what happened here, and I think you and everyone else should do the same.
For all their aggressiveness, you miserable people, forced to live underground with such a miserable life, really touched me.
I am convinced that lifting the veil of secrecy in this area would attract many curious people, hunters and maybe even military authorities. And that would cause the inevitable destruction of that strange people.
There is no doubt about that. You are really a good man, Archer. I am glad that I am not the only one who, although he appreciates the immigrants, still has both heart and respect for those who lived here before the arrival of the whites. Besides, I think...
Stop! Curse!
Of all the Darkwood drums. They succeed, huh?
That's how it looks, unfortunately.
Zagor, Archer, what is it? What did you find?
Traces that I wish I hadn't seen. Caramba carambita. New trouble?
OSH. The living dead and things like that?
Nothing so dangerous, people. Just Simon and his gang.
To hell. It's still ahead of us, despite the shortcut Archer found.
That's right. Although, judging by the remains of the camp, I'd say their advantage is minimal.
True. Maybe it's only a couple of hours. Maybe even less. If it weren't so, these remnants of canned meat would already be completely dried by the sun.
3 hours, 2 hours, half an hour. What's the difference anymore? The only important thing is that their advantage, however small, has become unattainable. Now we can peacefully finish the race and return to Rapid City. Thank you for the great help you are willing to continue to provide me.
Slow down, Larson. Slow down. It seems to me that you are always in a hurry to lay down your arms. Tell me, Archer, how much further is it to Cathedral Peak?
Judge it for yourselves, people. Look in this direction. Do you see it? It's that pointed peak rising in the distance.
Yes, I can see him perfectly well now. It looks like he's 5 or 6 hours walk.
No, don't let the lack of landmarks on the road fool you. The top is at least a 10-hour walk from here.
But then we still have a chance. If we can maintain the same rhythm throughout the night, we could hit an ugly haul for our shoe shoppers.
They will probably do the same way, Zagor. But I'm all for continuing.
I am that one, so I think one sleepless night will not scar me.
It suits me too, sir. Although night work is not illegal in the union's hours.
The only thing I haven't heard yet is Chico. 1,000 scalps. Here's someone who won't accept a night without sleep so easily.
Po tko zna koji put, Zagor je uspio drugove nadahnuti hrabrošću i snagom. Pa su tako svi jednodušno slijedili Archera, koji je pokazao da savršeno dobro pozna put kojim valja ići. Pa čak i onda kad su noćne sjene prekrile pustinju. Mnogo utrnulih od duga hoda, grla sasušenih od žeđi, vjeđa nabreklih od sna, petorka nije sebi dopustila ni trenutak odmora. Tiho poput duhova klizili su pustinjom prvo po hladnoj noći. Potom u prvim bojama zore. A onda sve iscrpljeniji i u eksploziji svjetla novoga dana.
1,000 scalps, and mine is empty. I'm sorry, Archer, but I feel you've made a mistake in your calculation. I think we should have brought at least double the water supply.
Wow. Progressing across this burning sea is hard enough without the extra burden of additional weight. Besides, I have enough experience not to make a mistake in the SS. Do you see those first rocks over there? Okay. In less than 2 hours we'll be there, and we'll be able to refill the canteens at the water spring, which, as if by some miracle, flows among that stone. So bravely. And heads up, guys. A little more and we'll be able to not only drink, but also shower.
A little more. I'll be dead soon, Archer.
Nekoliko sati poslije.
Here it is. What did I tell you? Here it is. The spring. Finally, I want to drink until I burst.
No.
Hey, but what's wrong with you?
Don't touch that water, Archer.
Thunder, have you gone crazy? Let me go.
No.
What are you thinking? I won't drink it all, don't worry.
Archer, I said no. This water is
Demon blood. If the sun has fried your brain, that's your business, Zagor. But that won't stop me from finally quenching this terrible thirst that's bothering me.
Stop, man.
Damn it, what happened to those two?
Caramba and carambita. And who understands anything more?
I don't care. The only thing I understand is that's water over there. And I'm not interested in anything else right now.
no. Don't touch it, Larson. Not you either. Chico and Batterton.
But
what?
He's crazy. I swear, your friend has gone crazy.
Well, I don't.
Zagor, get out of the way. We are dying of thirst, and I don't have time to argue with crazy.
But Larson, give away by all the Darkwood drums. Chico, disgusting, stupid.
Hey!
AAHM.
And water. Water finally.
Ah! Enough! 1,000 scalps! Will you give me time to explain? This water is poisoned. Devil take you. Take only a few sips. You will breathe your last in half an hour.
Poisoned? Poisoned.
But how do you know?
Nonsense. Many, and I too, we drank it a few months ago, and as you see, I'm still alive and well.
Yes. Yes. But then no one had left this between the stones.
But
grass, just ordinary grass.
Of course, dear Mr. Archer. It's about grass, but about the grass that the Indians call shamatka. And it can bring down a bison and a deer, if those animals were crazy enough to eat it.
Curse!
To make things worse, this weed has the ability to dissolve poisonous substances it releases in water. That's why the water from this spring, filtered through the spung of the weed, is poisonous enough to kill us all.
Damn it! Curse! Damn misfortune! And right here by the water, that damn weed had to grow!
I'm afraid you, Chico, haven't understood anything. This weed isn't here. It grew, but someone put it there who passed here before us.
Simon!
Damn killer!
him. Always him, of course.
Damn scum!
It wasn't enough for him to be in front of us, to be completely sure of success. He also tried to remove us from the way. But we won't allow him to do that so easily, will we? We'll make him regret this.
Count on that, Larson.
Okay, but we don't have any more water, and even without that poisonous grass, we will breathe our last in the Devil's Desert.
Not in your dreams. Now that Zagor has removed the poisonous weed, we can drink water from the spring to our heart's content.
Like I'm already doing it, people. Gorgo. Or gol gel gel gel.
No iznenađenja u ovoj uzbudljivoj pustolovini nisu se još iscrpila. Jer oko sat kasnije.
Curse! Watch out! There, behind that rock, someone is there!
1,000 scalps!
Damn it! I bet it's Simon's trap again.
Curse! And we are almost without weapons.
1,000 scalps. I don't feel unarmed as long as I have an axe in my hand.
I'm fine with playing a tragger to that city dancer.
Be careful, for the love of God.
No! Stop, Zagori!
Ne obazirući se na povike prijatelja, Zagor je u cik-caku potrčao prema stijeni koja je skrivala tajanstvenog neprijatelja. Koji, međutim, neočekivano nije pokazao ni najmanju reakciju. Nekoliko sekundi poslije.
We'll see each other now.
All of his darkwood drums.
But what the hell does this story mean?
Hey, Zagor! Zagor!
Just come, friends. There is no danger.
How's that?
Be clearer. Karamba and Karambita.
It just scared us, Simon's Indian guide's dead body.
Dead?
Dead. And there are no traces of injuries. Well, of course. How did I not remember this before? The painful grin on his face, the strange edge around his lips, leads me to an assumption that I believe is correct. Shamat Ka.
What? He's poisoned?
But how is that possible if the trap at the source was set for us?
And who knows? Maybe there was a misunderstanding and...
Zagor! Zagor!
What was it, Bat?
Another one. This is another corpse. This is the guy dressed in black.
He doesn't have a scratch either. But it seems he has the same symptoms as his Indian friend.
You'd go crazy! A madman poisons the sources to kill us, and kills his own people! Who understands anything here?
That's not so hard, Chico. Obviously, Simon, when he came before the goal, concluded that he no longer needed anyone. So he decided to remove his helpers from the way. That way he won't have to share the profit with anyone.
And by the way, he got rid of 2 witnesses for everything he did to us. Everything is clear. It can't be any different. My dear cousin poisoned the water behind the backs of his helpers, who thus became his first and fortunately for us,
1,000 scalps. The bill that justice will present to the esteemed Mr. Simon is getting bigger.
What? He is already becoming the heir to the vast wealth of Master Murchison, and the law is often milled to those who possess large sums of money.
I can't say you're wrong, Lawrence. But that's a problem we'll deal with later. For now, the last act of the tragedy still awaits us. And that's the ascent to Cathedral Peak. It will be an undertaking that, by the look of those rocks, could bring even more surprises. Let's go then. We just have to gather strength one more time, guys.
We are ready, Zagor. But first we will take small precautionary measures. Like this, for example. You, Mr. Larson, take the weapons of the Indian guide. Considering what your dear cousin is like, I will feel calmer if we can count on some artillery. Of course, I don't want to offend your weapon, Zagor. It is known how your axe can be used.
I understand you completely, Archer. But let one thing be clear right away. I don't want any more dead. Just take those revolvers, but be careful not to pull the trigger without my order.
Bijes I živčana napetost izvukli su I posljednje snage iz petorice muškaraca. Snažna koraka krenuli su prema Cathedral Peaku. Metar za metrom, okolni kraj se brzo mijenjao. Poprimajući oblik kaotičnog kamenog labirinta, nad kojim se uzdizao mračan vrh Cathedral Peaka, koji je ubrzo pokazao pridošlicama svoju tajanstvenu ljepotu. 1000 teškoća koje će ih čekati pri penjanju.
Karamba and Karambita! Now I know why it's called this.
Yes, It really looks like the top of a Gothic cathedral.
Damn it! It won't be easy to climb up there.
That uncle of yours was some kind of weirdo, Larson. How did it even occur to him to hide his box in a place you can barely even reach?
You spoke well, Archer. You almost can't. Because it seems someone has managed to reach the top. Look.
By all my mustaches from the family!
So he's secured. It must be admitted that this killer has guts.
Simon.
Yes. However, the undertaking is not over yet. Let's not let him discover us. Let's spread out on the rocks.
Okay, although it's already over, Gad will get the box.
I did it! I did it, Uncle Henry! Here's your damn box! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha!
Pod pozornim pogledom petorice promatrača, mladić je otpočeo s teškim spuštanjem, krećući se uz najveći oprez, ali i uz iznenađujuću spretnost. Uspio je stići na 20 metara iznad tla. Kad iznenada.
Curse!
1,000 scalps on him.
But what now again?
Hey! Who shot Simon?
You're gonna go crazy. This story is getting more and more complicated.
I saw him. There he is. Behind that red rock.
Thunder. And who is that?
White man? Indian?
Someone we know?
I don't know. I could barely see the gun barrel glow.
Curse! He killed him!
Hell smash on the ground.
No! Look!
So he was only wounded.
Yes. But how long can he hold out in that position?
1,000 scalps. I hope he'll hold out long enough to let me get him out of trouble. Give me the revolver, Larson.
But
No buts by all the Darkwood drums. We don't have time to waste. Hold on, Simone. I'm coming to help you.
Gar, you again. Only God sent you, But hurry up. I can't last much longer like this.
Judas's blood. That damn snoop is still alive then. The devil took him, damn it.
Okay, and now just for a moment show. Your snout and... I've got him. If that's the case, I won't need this anymore.
Here I am, Simone. Hold on a little longer.
I can't anymore.
Vješte Zagorove oči uočavale su u stijeni svaku izbočinu koju su se njegove željezne ruke odmah i hvatale. Za samo nekoliko trenutaka. Na pozadini neba ocrtavala su se dva lika u teškome, opasnom pothvatu. Koji je, međutim, završio na najbolji način.
The bullet only scratched you badly. What do you think? Can you get down by yourself?
Yes, of course. Just to catch my breath and I'll follow you without a problem.
By the way, do you know who shot at you?
I wish, but I have no idea.
You can rest in peace. Whoever it was, they won't trouble you anymore. He's dead.
No need. I'm fine. We can go down.
Slowly. Like that without rushing. Choose a support well, please. Like this. No, now wait. Let yourself down slowly. Slowly. No, even more slowly. Okay. Now it's all yours, friends. So good.
Caramba and carambita, because of you, I broke out in a cold sweat. Zagor.
Nonsense. For a half-ape like me, this Cathedral Peak isn't really anything. But have you in the meantime found out who the guy is, who tried to kill me and Simon?
Well, actually...
Yes, to be honest. Yes, the thing is, we were so busy tracking what you were doing that we completely forgot about it.
Here, I'll go up there right away and...
Don't worry, sir. I will immediately satisfy your curiosity.
Damn it!
Curse it.
Ha ha ha.
Fiederman, the notary from Rapid City.
What? Are you sure?
1,000 scalps. What an ugly story is this now?
Pure truth. Zagor. That's the man who read us Uncle Henry's will. The one who organized our race, too.
Don't bother your little savage brain in vain, Zagor. I'll tell you everything myself. Since you are unarmed, and I have enough bullets in the magazine to kill you all, as soon as I tell you how it all went, if the two potential heirs of Henry Master Murchison had been less ignorant and naive, they would have asked to study the document left by their uncle after reading the will. At the end of the will, they would find a note that literally reads like this: if my nephews prove incapable of the task I have assigned them, or if both of them fall as victims in an attempt to complete that task, all my estate shall pass into the hands of my faithful friend, the esteemed notary Klaus Fiederman, who will ensure that my entire inheritance ends up for charitable purposes. That's why I decided to get involved in the whole race and change its direction a little. I settled here, waited. I could have removed any of the competitors who got their hands on the box. I don't need to mention that after your death, when I get my hands on old Murchison's wealth, charitable purposes go to only one person, Klaus Fiederman.
Dirty scum!
So you killed our guide!
You cut the rope on the Virtus.
Ah, I poisoned the sources since we're on the subject. That was supposed to be the last final chapter, but I don't know even now why. Simon didn't drink. So I had to resort to more decisive methods with him, the same ones I will use against you. And these are them.
1,000 scalps! Damn killers!
Haha, you're not doing so well, eh, big man? You didn't expect a grain from the old clerk, did you? Unfortunately for you, that old clerk, although he spent decades among papers, still hasn't forgotten the years of war with the Indians. But I'm still strong enough to take care of beginners like you. Now it's your turn, Simon Greaves. Join your cousin, and together greet your late uncle.
No. No. And enough now, killers.
Damn. You.
Archer, calm down. Klaus Fiederman will never harm anyone.
Damn killers.
I know, friend. There's something in us that turns us into beasts when we face a man like this. But calm down now. Let's take care of poor Larson.
Don't fear. It seems I got away with just a hole in my shoulder. Yes! And fortunately, the grain also came out on the other side. In a couple of weeks, you'll be the old you again, buddy. Believe me, I'm an expert. I'm telling you.
I didn't know you were a doctor, too.
and I didn't. But in my gaming room in Boston, clients shoot each other every day. So as you can imagine, I've already gained quite a bit of experience. I know everything about firearm injuries.
Okay, it seems we were constantly unfairly suspicious of you. We owe you a whole lot of apologies.
Let's not talk about it. I'm not a saint either, but one thing is certain. Despite one trial from which I came out clean, I was never a killer. No, it's also true that I'm in debt up to my neck, and that only an inheritance can save me from the people I've mixed with. Well, again, I repeat, I would never kill to get rich.
Well, now I think it's time for you to shake hands like real buddies.
Of course. Believe me, Simone. It was real luck to discover that an honest man was hiding behind your robber face. You are not so bad either if we ignore that expression of a mama's boy and a nerd. By the way, I congratulate you sincerely. You would be a very bad poker player, brother. Your thoughts are read as clearly as if they were written on your forehead. You congratulate me sincerely, you say? But it's obvious you're bursting with anger. But don't worry. I decided long ago that if I win, I will share the wealth with you. Are you kidding me? Not in my dreams. $130,000. That's the sum I need to keep ownership of the local. The rest is yours.
Well, that's great. Did you hear, people? That's great.
Well, today Simon doesn't stop surprising us.
That's really a nice gesture, Simone. Believe me.
Well, all in all, I find it more fun to earn money little by little, day by day, than to inherit it from someone I never even met. That's only because I managed to get my hands on an old wooden box.
Since we're already on that topic, don't you think it's time we finally find out what's in that box?
That's right. Caramba carambita. We've been guessing all sorts of things about what could have been so important to Henry Master Murchison. And now, finally, that box is within our reach.
Simon, open it. I still think there's a Bible inside.
And a philosophical text. It could also be a family picture. Well, it's surely something of that. Because, as he wrote in his will, it inspired him to wise decisions. To just considerations. Oh, dear mother.
What?
Come on, Simon. Do you want us all to explode with curiosity?
Come on, Simon. Do you want us all to burst with curiosity?
Pipe, ladies and gentlemen. Pipe.
1,000 scalps.
Damn it.
What?
Caramba and carambat?
Skupina je odlučila sebi priuštiti zasluženi odmor, pa su tako svi zajedno tek sutradan krenuli nazad. Za leđima su ostavili skroman križ između kamenja koji se jedva mogao vidjeti između uzvisina Cathedral Peaka. Korak po korak prelazili su dug put. Od izvora s kojeg je voda štrcala u sama tijela žrtava strašne utrke. Do pustinje koja se u nedogled protezala. Prešli su rijeku. Lanac šumovitih planina. I napokon su se u škrtome svjetlu sumraka pokazale kuće Rapid Citya.
Well, it seems we succeeded.
Good luck.
It was about time, caramba and carambita.
Larson, look! Rapid City, the large estate of Henry Murchison. Now it's all yours. In those houses, in factories and shops, everyone works only to make you even richer. That's great, don't you think?
What did you say?
I said, ha, Mr. Batterton. I mean, the wealth you were talking about didn't excite me in the least. You see, gentlemen, I believe old Henry was right about this pipe. It's really an extraordinary item, and it's still in good condition. After so many years, it still works perfectly, and it's of top quality. It inspires many decisions and just thinking, just as it is written in Uncle Henry's will. Yes, I've been smoking it for a few days. I think it's responsible for a thought that doesn't seem bad to me at all. And I, like you, Simone, need a certain amount, $60,300. That's how much a small bookstore costs in New York that I've had my eye on for a long time. I will return the rest of the inherited estate to the residents of Rapid City. That, after all, is their money anyway.
What?
From what I've managed to understand while I was in town, Uncle Henry has been exploiting those people for years. I think this is the best way to erase the bad memory of him.
1,000 scalps! I can't believe my own ears.
Excellent. Give me your hand, brother. I'm proud of you. Really? I have nothing to do with all of that. The pipe is to blame for everything. I told you.
What people? What fine examples of nobility, generosity, humanity, and so on and so on. You know what I'm gonna tell you, old Batterton. Let's not lose sight of these two special millionaire specimens. If we stick with them, there's even hope they'll treat us to dinner.
Hey, don't you hear a strange sound too?
Yes, absolutely. But it's probably just a river. Maybe a waterfall or rapids.
That's out of the question. The river is calm in this area.
True. This is not the sound of water. You would say that it is.
Zagor! Hey, Zagor!
1,000 scalps! Oh no! That's impossible!
Heavens!
Chico! Larson! Chipiuni!
Caramba and carambata! I can't believe it. Heli, cocopter, but that thing that flies?
Excellent.
Ouch! I told you that I could take you to the top of the world. See, I've already gone 200 meters from takeoff. Perfect. My helicopter is perfect. The propellers are spinning as they should. The external thrust force is constant and appropriate. The only thing that worries me is fuel consumption. This damn stove consumes more wood than can fit in the container. I knew it! This is the last remaining twig. Bon Dieu! I'll have to solve this problem of overconsumption after all. It's just a small calculation and nothing more. You know, you just have to find the right balance between... Ouch!
Oh no.
Heavens.
But everything is correct. The principle is correct. You can fly. You can... Fly.
Quick! We run. Maybe we can still help him.
We hope in vain, Chico.
But we will give him an unforgettable funeral. He was a genius and deserves it. Yes, and we will also put a plate on the place where he lived, so that future generations of Rapio City remember him.
Poor man. He looked so good-natured.
Wood. 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 The type of wood needs to be changed. I'll try cypress, or beechwood, or maybe oak is better.
He's alive. He's still alive. Let's take him to the doctor, quick.
You grab his legs.
Holly! We need holly! It burns slower. It lasts